Hi and welcome back. So great to see you again. I wanted to talk to you about a product today that has really impacted Iberia and I's day-to-day life, and for the better. The Hurtta Extreme Warmer dog coat. Let me tell you, this is not sponsored, and we did not receive this to try for a review. I actually bought this coat 2 years before starting this channel, and it was on my own accord. I've been shopping around for a dog coat for about 6 months for Iberia, and I settled on this one. And yes, I felt it was the best for her on the market. And spoiler alert, 3 years later, I still feel like that. And actually, so does Iberia. In this review, I'm gonna go over why I chose this product and a little bit about the company. I'll also go into a lot of detail on how it's made, what conditions it's best suited for, and what it's like to use it. Finally, I will also talk about what I love, what I don't love about it, and what I wish it had. I will also add a little section on availability, so where you can find it, and then what my recommendations are for whether it's right for you or not. Oh, and of course, all of these are going to be on timestamps for you, so you can kind of switch in between them. All right, so why I chose it. So after a few winters together, I started noticing that Iberia really struggled in the evenings and early mornings. She would start to shiver, she would hunch her back, she'd slow down to the point of stopping and not wanting to continue her walks, and that was really not her style. We were living in northern Italy at the time, so the weather was cooler, but not really that cold. There were only a few nights a year when the temperature would go below freezing, but it was obvious that she was having a hard time. So I realized she needed a coat, and I chose one from another renowned brand, which I may review later in another video because it really turned out to be good quality, but this is the thing. So it served us well for a couple of years, but as she got older, she struggled more and more in the winter. And then when we moved here to Germany, I decided it was time for a serious winter coat. I reviewed a lot of coats available online, probably all of them, and I settled on the Extreme Warmer. A little bit about Hurtta. So Hurtta is a Finnish company and it produces dog products. Obviously, it was opened in 1973 and has since grown to be an international company. I really like that Hurtta put a lot of emphasis on fit, particularly on dogs with longer backs and shorter legs. Not only do their products come in different sizes, but their suits also come in different leg lengths as well. So Corgi, Dachshund, Basset, and Terrier mamas, this is the place for us to shop, finally, okay? There's blankets that fit our dogs. The Extreme Warmer has an outer water-resistant soft shell, polyester filling, and a really particular inner lining of heat-reflecting foil. It's actually what attracted me to this coat in the first place. The material is soft and quiet, so it would be ideal for dogs who are a little bit more sound sensitive. The outer shell features a 3M reflective coating, but I wouldn't rely on it to make your dog visible at night, particularly when it rains, because cyclists and drivers have to deal with a lot of light reflecting off of every surface, and they can't always see your dog. So always have an extra light on your dog when you go out at night. I really like the belly band, which can reach quite far back and can cover the dog's belly, which is one of the places where dogs actually lose the most heat in the winter, with the next one being the ears, and this coat actually has got you on that as well. I like that based on how tight you make the belly band, you can either cover the whole of their belly, which is ideal for females like Iberia, or you can let it pull up a bit, which is best for males so they don't pee on it. It has a high outer collar, which can be left long or can be flipped back if it's a warmer day. And it also has this really interesting soft hood, also lined with heat reflective foil, which can be tightened for fit right around your dog's forehead, protecting the ears on very cold and very windy days. And honestly, I didn't think I would ever make use of this, but it's been one of the best features of this coat. I never would have thought of it. There's 2 openings to hook your dog's collar or harness, and there's an additional adjustment strap right around the collar. I really dislike having to put my dog's harness on top of her coat, as was the case with the previous one, which is why I wanted to change it. And so I really like this feature. The back features 2 wings that can be joined with a snap to really help conserve heat, and it has a back length adjustment. I really appreciate this since Iberia ends up wearing this coat every day all winter long, and her previous coat didn't really allow her tail to have free range of motion. I think this is particularly important when meeting other dogs, since tail posture is an important communication tool for dogs. Now, the 2020 and Eco version of this coat also features snaps to fold the rear hem, a detail that some owners, and yours truly as well, have struggled with. So thumbs up, Hurtta, for listening to us and adding a little bit of a design improvement to this coat. The design is minimal and functional, and I like that it offers a lot of shoulder clearance. Some dogs are sensitive to this, and Iberia definitely is one of them. She doesn't like when her shoulders and arms are impeded, so this blanket makes her absolutely happy. So the Extreme Warmer is great in cold, windy, drizzly, snowy conditions. As I mentioned before, it's been Iberia's only winter jacket for the past 3 years, and it's really helped her enjoy her walks in all of the winter conditions that Germany threw at us. It will do okay in light rain, but during a downpour or in constant rain, it really doesn't perform as well and unfortunately gets soaked through, so you might want to keep this in mind. But also do keep in mind that the 2020 and Eco versions have improved waterproofness, so they might perform better than the version that I'm using right now. Now, putting it on is absolutely easy, particularly if you have a dog that doesn't like to have their paws handled or has limited mobility in her legs. So once the head goes in, you just need to set the back and then fasten the belly band, and you're good to go. If the weather is colder than expected, pulling up the hood and tightening it is also really straightforward and can be done on the fly. To take it off at the end of your walk, just release the buckle and pull the coat up from the back, and it will slide right off your dog. So if you hadn't figured it out yet, I absolutely love this coat. Iberia gets a lot of compliments, and I can't count the times where people have stopped me and asked me where I got this coat. Iberia definitely loves wearing it, and it really offers the best in terms of comfort and protection from the cold. I love that it's easily customizable to fit your dog's body. So Iberia is always in between sizes, so I always buy a size up so she has a little bit more space for an extra layer for extra long walks. And this is where the back length adjuster really came in handy. I absolutely love the belly band, especially on wet days, because Iberia has short legs, so when she walks, she kind of throws everything on her belly and it gets completely wet. And this protects her and makes cleanup absolutely easy. When I get home, I just remove her coat, dry her paws, and we're set. I didn't think that I would ever use the hood, as I mentioned, but I'm telling you, it's a game changer, okay? Covering her ears really helps her maintain body temperature, so I know we can go out on windy and cold days and she'll actually enjoy her walk just the same. And finally, and really most importantly, the quality of the materials is incredible, absolutely incredible. All of the shots you've seen are from the coat that I've had for 3 years, and I've washed countless of times. I am truly impressed with the quality of this coat. Now, this is an honest review, so there's a couple of things I don't love about this coat. It's only water resistant and not waterproof. Now, even this version has taped seams, but after an hour walking in the rain, it's soaked. And I live in a place that's cold and wet, kind of like the Pacific Northwest, so I really need a coat that is waterproof and warm. Now, Hurtta does offer the Extreme Warmer 2020 and the Eco version, as well as another coat that are warm and just as warm as this, but waterproof. But they're currently only available in black and red for the 2020 version, and green for the Eco version, and then black for the other jacket. Honestly, I prefer to buy quality items that I keep for many years and that also apply to my dog products. So I really don't want to buy a coat that I would replace as soon as more colors are available. Additionally, Iberia is really a beauty queen. She loves her coat and she loves the attention that she gets. So I don't want her to spend her last years with a coat that I don't love to look at and that she doesn't get compliments in. I know that looks aren't everything, but they are a part of the package. So Hurtta, additionally, I really don't see the need for breathable materials on a dog coat. So they make sense for sportswear aimed at people because we sweat all over our bodies and the humidity needs to escape so we don't end up wet and cold. But dogs don't sweat all over like we do. They only sweat on the bottom of their paws. So they definitely don't need breathable materials. I would happily trade the breathable material for a truly waterproof coat. I mean, dogs play and run into puddles, into mud. Their coat have to be a lot more water resistant than ours anyway. I also have a love-hate relationship with the back snap. I love that it doesn't impede her going number 1 or number 2. But if her number 2 is softer for some reason, then this will get dirty. Now, this is something other users have noticed, and thank you, Hurtta, for listening and adding additional snaps to fold the rear hem up in the new versions. Honestly, it's not a make or break issue, and healthy dogs' poo's consistency is such that this is not a problem, but it's something to keep in mind. I have, on occasions, left it unclipped to handle the issue, but really, if your dog's gut health is on par, you shouldn't have to worry about this. And if you're wondering what you should do to maximize your dog's gut health, I have a video where I talk about dog nutrition, so go ahead and check it out. I'll link it in the comments for you. The last feature I wish the Extreme Warmer had was a dedicated hook for a nighttime safety light. I usually loop it around the harness clip, but it would be nice to have a dedicated spot. Now the price to quality ratio of this coat is unbeatable. The only glitch is actually finding it online. Hurtta does not have a global website. I have found my coat on Amazon, but not all coats and all sizes are available. Hurtta does offer a store locator map on their website, but again, not all retailers will have the model and size that you're looking for, making the process a bit of a pain. So Hurtta, if you're listening, please give us an international shopping site. Your products are so awesome, and I wish the shopping experience were equally as awesome. I honestly cannot recommend this coat enough. It has really made a difference in Iberia's sunset years and on her quality of life, and I am sure it would do the same for your dog. Thank you for watching. Give your dog a kiss from us, and we'll see you in the next one.